I knew my microphone wasn't working. Nothing, it's nothing like scuff for me. Of course. All day today has been nothing but scuff. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this down, holy shit. But it's been nothing but scuff. The internet has been cutting out. Of course, now the my microphone wasn't set up great. I was blabbering for nothing. But yeah, as everybody can see, one, for reoccurring people, I have a brand new model, at least for right now, until I get a customized one. Unfortunately, that's also something that is, all scuffed up. The fact that I bought a model that I didn't realize was made to order until I realized it was made to order. So I tried contacting the seller being like, hey, I'm so new to this and stuff. And, well, I just got an automated thing being like, oh, we already have everything set up. If you need it faster, just email us. But they didn't tell me where to put the email. So, I'm a little bit fed up. I don't know what to do. It says it'll be here by April 18th, so we'll see. If not, I can't get my money back. I can't get my money back. We love stuff in this community, so peek. What software is that? The software that I am using is, not Live 2D. What am I talking about? It's VTube Studio. I am simply just using my, the camera on my laptop. Though some models that you can use with VTube Studio does involve VBridger, which is as complex as, modeling these VR chat models, which, by the way, I did not make these models. Don't ask me to make models. I don't know how to do that. And yeah, I don't know how to do this. I've just scuffedly learned how to take these models and, do something with them. I successfully have, not Gekito, Yokubo, all set up for VR chat. It's just he doesn't have expressions nor any blinking animations, but I mean honestly that's probably fine at the end of the day. At least his lips move, his limbs moved. I've checked it out in VR chat on my Quest. So yeah, I am doing Unity work, and today we're working on Gekito. Now you're probably being like, Ember, he looks like he's already set up, and that is 100% true. He is. I already have him ported into VR chat both as a PC and Quest player model. But the thing is, the hat right here and his cane, I messed it up. To where he can toggle them, yes, but they aren't positioned the way I want them to be. So I was like, at first I had it like, I had his canes on both models like turned with the ball facing his palm, thinking like, oh yeah, if you have it sideways and you're holding it, it's just gonna be like him holding a sword, not the like in a cane stance. So I was like, hey, I'm enough follow the tutorial closely. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna do my own thing and see what works. And yeah, the cane sticks out of his wrists. That's not what's supposed to happen. Always wanted to animate, but some personal problems with my art skills and devices have been tricky to draw. That is so fair. But yeah, tonight, hopefully without scuff and all that magic nonsense, we will be able to fix Gekido, Gekido here, and fix where his hat is, and his cane, both on the Quest and PC version. Now, if you're like, Ember, are you going to make these models public? No. Absolutely not. If you haven't read the description of this stream, which I know for, anybody over on Twitch, which I don't think anybody's watching on Twitch, but just in case, the title is wrong, and of course I can't really set up a description from what I can tell. But yeah, in the description I link to where you can actually find these models and buy them for yourselves. Yes, buy them, because for all of the Guardians, they literally have a set for like $20. But if you want an individual one, they are $5. I suggest, if you like Guardian stuff, just buy the whole pack at that point. At least if you want your favorite character and stuff, and at least they're there, and also you have like the other ones. The only downside that I could ever muster is the fact that oh shit is the fact that you have to program them all yourselves, at least from what I could tell. You have to program them yourselves in order to get them in VR chat. I don't know. I just found them from a video where I was like, wait, Lord X's Guardians in VR chat? Unheard of. So yeah, I got excited. I quickly took a look at these, saw that they cost money. I'm like, I'll bite the dust. I'll bite the bullet. I will happily bite the bullet for y'all. So, yeah. If you're like, hey, do you have any previous experience in Unity? Yes and no. Not to this extent where I've successfully made a PC VR model, but Yokubo was the first. I'm sorry to say it. Yokubo was the first. And why is my thing not... Okay, good. It toggled off. Sorry, I just realized that it was toggled on during the stream. Whoopsies. Did not mean to do that. But yeah. I think another problem that is going on with why the cane's sticking out of his arm in the wrist, and why this hat is like not prim and proper, is because in the tutorial it was like, oh, fuse it to the hand bone and stuff, and I'm sort of thinking that might not be a good idea, at least with these two. I think what I will try to do is I'll see how it does for the quest, this quest version, which obviously, unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see it because I don't know how to set up my stuff. So if I connect a wire to it, you guys can see, and I can stream from VR. I don't know how to do that. I've been spending hours trying to even get like this model set up. I even got like a new stream overlay, and yeah, it's just I don't know what I'm doing or anything. I'm just doing what I can do. I'm doing the best. I've been doing this for years at this point. And I'm still like, I don't know what I'm doing! But yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen any Guardians of VR chat vids, plus I don't get on VR, so I don't know. It's a good to try to do things. I'm proud. Thank you! Thank you, yes, that does mean a lot. I know a lot of people probably aren't going to watch this, which is valid. Valid. I'm literally just, like, messing around in Unity, like, showing off, you know, the models that I bought for, like, 20 bucks. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, I know it's not going to be everybody's cups of tea. It's just my cup of tea. I think it's pretty cool, and also, like, I was talking to my partner. I was like, dude, I found these models. I bought them, and I wanna, and you know, I was like super ecstatic that I got Yokubo and Gekido technically working, and you know, as a Quest PC player model. Like, I've never done that before. So, like, having this major success, it's just, yeah, I'm like, you know what if I streamed this? What if I streamed this to all the lovely people that, like, watch me and stuff? And, you know, I've also had, like, you know, a surge of, like, new people, you know, coming into the EXE fandom. Well, technically, I'm the new one to the EXE fandom. God, it's weird to say that. I technically, like, wasn't a creepypasta when, like, the big boom happened. Like, back in, like, 2012. God, I'm old. I'm old. Holy shit. But, you know, with Sonic.exe being mildly popular and stuff, and, you know, also the Tails doll. Oh my god, I mentioned the Tails doll. Holy crap, my story with the Tails doll, it's comedic now, but back then I think it's quite worrisome, to say the least. I used to actually have a video up explaining my deal with the Tails doll and stuff, which is crazy to say, because technically to you guys it'd be kind of like lost media at this point, which is an odd thing to say, that I technically have my own lost media, but I also technically don't, because it's like an unlisted video. I still have it. I still have my, like, Tails doll video. It was basically me explaining the story of, like, the Tails doll and the Tails doll curse, and how it affected me as a kid. You know, or at least back when I was younger, and, you know, being all scared of the little guy, like, to the point where I literally had a nightmare after I drew a picture. Like, what? Come on. That's... EXE becoming popular again explains the attraction to my one video. Yeah, thanks to Friday Night Funkin', there has been a huge boom in, like, the EXE community. It was already strong, even, like, after, like, the whole craze about it, like, when it first happened. But then when Friday Night Funkin' came out, it really picked up with, like, all the mods and stuff. That's why there's, like, a dozen. There's a dozen stuff, and there's still, like, you know, EXE content that is, like, being made. Even to this day. Well, so what one am I on? I'm on Windows, so I'm going to close this quest. I'm going to make sure I select this avatar for the SDK, since I am on Windows. I'm on the Windows version, which, by the way, I'm letting you guys know now that whenever I switch to the Android one, I have to physically also switch my Unity over to the Android boot. So, like, that will probably cause a little bit of scuff where my, like, computer, like, just stops. The stream might get scuffed at some point while I'm doing it. But, yeah, it will then pass and then just, like, load everything back up so I can, like, work on the Quest version. And if you're like, well, you could have just used only like one model for the entire thing for the PC and Quest stuff. Well, when I literally it's the video that I watched like trying to explain this stuff to me that did only like 2 separate models, but it also makes sense to me, to my brain hole. It makes sense to do that. That way you have them separated. So, you know, if you mess up on one, you know, you have you know, you have the other. And technically, what all you gotta do to the Windows version is just like duplicate it and then change it over to the Android version with I think it's, oh, what's it called? It's one of the VCR Quest tool. With the VCR Quest tool, it's like that easy. It's like art, for example. It's basically impossible to do stuff on one layer. Yeah, exactly. So that way, if I mess one up, I don't mess the other up. It's just it, and that also goes for like saving. Like when you see me hit save, it's just me trying to save my work so I don't have to redo it. So you guys can't see it, but I do have my convert for avatar up. I have it on the Windows build. I'm just it's basically just me hitting the build and publish stuff, which also might scuff the stream a little bit. To my brain hole. Yeah. I also honestly hope that, you know, some people actually interact with my Twitch. Because I'm starting to think about doing, stuff for my Twitch audience. Because unfortunately the VTuber, you know, everything is a lot, it's very based on Twitch. And oh, there goes my avatar. Hold on! Okay, there we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. Oh, hopefully I fixed it. I better have fixed. Okay. I'm checking my OBS, yes. See, this is the magic of me. It's all stuff. It's all stuff. So, we have the Windows version of Gekido updated. So now we're going to update the Quest one, which also involves clicking in build settings, clicking on my Gekido Quest one, and then switching the platform, which, yeah, it's gonna probably scuff. It's probably gonna scuff a little bit. Yummy, yummy stuff. Gotta love it. Just reloading the domain. So how are you, chat? How are you? I know some faces in here. I don't know who Golden Freddy is, unless that's Metal. Granted, Golden Freddy hasn't, like, talked in chat, but I saw that. I saw him. I was gonna be like, oh my god, he's here for my pennies. Golden Freddy's here for my pennies. Please help. Don't let him take the pennies. But yeah. Okay, so we got the Android build up. So what we're gonna do is we're simply going to click on the Quest version of Gekido. We're going to make sure that it says platform Android, which you guys can't see. It's like I'm doing a tutorial, but I'm not doing a tutorial. I feel like I'm explaining it like a tutorial, but I don't know what I'm doing. Which honestly is probably the norm at this point. So, I will say, I'll probably just take an hour in Unity for right now, and then possibly switch over to working on, some of the, Mario & Co. stuff, since I really need to do that. Put that in the Ember history book. You know, seen on the VR chat website. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Hey, Nick. Using more than one. Oh wait, lights a mobile device may decrease performance. Whatever. Hold on. No! Put that back! Okay. I don't need to mess with that. I just need to... I need to double check. Nah, that's fine. So I don't need to do it again. But now is the real test. Now is the real test. It's called getting on my VR headset, breaking my model, and seeing if I've actually fixed the, Gekido. You got a job at Walmart? Oh, that's good! That's good, that's good! Meanwhile, I'm still working. I'm still working in my, current job. Which is not YouTube. No. Anyways, my model's going to break. So if she stares at you guys or just looks like she's like slumped. Oh, what's my job? I work in e-commerce and I deal with jewelry. So that means like working with gold and silver and all that stuff and having to list it all. And, yeah. I love you. I love your new model. Oh, thank you! I don't think it's permanent. I'll be honest. I don't think it's permanent at all, especially since I paid money for apparently a more sort of detailed one that is apparently a made-to-order, but it's not a made-to-order. And I'm getting it April 18th, even though, like, you have to customize it yourself. I'm really upset about that. I am really upset about it. So much that I get close to the microphone, like I'm RxQ all over again. A reasonable crash out. Yeah, thank you. It's irritating. Like when I got the message being like, oh well. And it's the fact that it was automated. It was not a person at all. It was automated. It's irritating. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see chat for a little bit while I check on this. Also, if I hit the microphone, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't mean to hit you, chat. I don't mean to hit you. Unless I put you in, like, gay baby jail, then, I totally mean it. I totally mean that. So yeah, when I put on my VR headset, you'll just see me like slumped, but still talking, or possibly the lips moving. But I'm pretty sure she'll just go slumped because you can't see my eyeballs, and because I have this big fat thing strapped on. And oh, I can take a little peek at chat. Yeah, I have a nifty like iPad now, with the. Normally it has a mouse, but right now I don't have it on me. I only have the keyboard, which now I can just yell at you guys if you're doing something that you're not supposed to in chat. Got Alistair, Nifty, Angel Dust, Stolas, Fri-YAY, have their autographs. Ooh! Oh, that's nice. Also, this is trippy. Trippy? Okay, thank you for doing that. You might hear VR sounds, I guess. I don't know. The model is so broken. I am so sorry. But this is how we test stuff. This is how we make sure that everything is fine and not broken. And I should probably turn my join off so nobody joins me. And I forgot I was automatically Yokobo. Great. I wish you guys could see it. I'm sorry I'm a bad YouTuber. a bad streamer, whatever. One of the two. Okay, social, making avatars. Ask me, I guess. I don't know. You're not gonna get anything from me. I turn on avatars. I click on the kiddo. Do we have it, people? Do we have it? Do we fix it? Do we fix it? That's such a good question. I just hit the desk. Okay, we did not fix the hat. We did not fix the cane. Okay. And apparently my headset decided to kick me out of VR chat for me. So okay, I think it is the I really think it is just sewing it to the bone that is the problem. I think having it attached to the bone is not a good thing. Okay. Is my tracking back on my face? Is my face working again? It is. Hello, chat. Hi, I'm back from the virtual realm called VR of the chat. Okay. So, what are we going to do? So, link to. I don't think we want it linked anymore. We want a cane, yeah, but I don't think having it right hand. Is it because it's... I have no clue. Zenless Zone 0, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Not officially married. Not officially married. Well, hopefully someday. Hopefully. We've basically been together for like a lot of years to the point where it's just... I mean, honestly, at this point, I mean, come on. But also at the same time, it takes a little while, and also in this economy, and also in this presidency, we're not gonna get political. We're not gonna really talk about it much, but just know I don't know if I will be able to actually marry them at some point. And legally, hopefully, if it boils down to that. Okay, how are we going to do this? Okay, chat, do we have any suggestions? Do we have any suggestions for how to fix the cane from sticking out of his, like, wrist? Anything cooking, anything, or should I just look back at the tutorial that I was looking at that I did not watch in full? Even though it's not rocket science, it's anchor override. No. We don't want probe. When I said I've been working hard, like having to like do all this stuff, I really mean it. Right hand. Would it count as the right hand, or would it count as the left hand? Cause sometimes people are weird. People are weird when they're referring to, like, if you're facing a model like this, of course, that's your right, and that's your left. But sometimes people are weird. Don't clip me yawning. But sometimes, like, people are like this. sometimes when like people are facing, they're like, this is left, that's right, when it's technically the opposite, because when you're the character, you're facing this way. You're facing this way, so I don't know if I need to like swap the hands, or if I need to like I don't know. I don't know. So I feel like I should flip this over. Okay. Mr. Flippin' Artist and now have art of Vaggie and IDW Autobot Megatron and Chibi forms. Oh, that's cute. You should do it from the curator's point of view. Just a suggestion. Yeah, that's how I have it set up. Where it's like, oh, his eyeballs. Oh, sir, you're everything. See, that's just why it's not for kids. None of my content's for kids. But yeah, I don't, because I really want these to be toggable holdables, especially since he has a cane. Come on, you see those people who are like wearing Alistair's like you know, avatar, like an Alistair avatar, and they have the canes. Why can't Gekido have the canes? It's really stumping me. But I don't know. I think it'll have to wait for another time. What we'll do now is we'll go back to our creator companion. Create new project. Unity 2022. I usually just do Unity 2022. Okay, put in a vote chat. I don't know how to put in a poll. I don't know how to do that, but, which Guardian should we do next? Which Guardian? I can also pull up the files, for the ones, if you're, like, very curious. I don't think I unzipped them all, which is, there's a reason why I don't do that, so I don't get confused, but we have Zetsubo, Kofuku, Kyofu, Keno, and Kito. So, at least for right now, we're going to mark off Gekido and Yokubo. Even though, you know, sometimes we'll have to tweak them later. That was the trailer for Tron's Ours, looking amazing. Are you talking about, is there a new Tron movie? I don't know, it's not really my cup of tea, per se. It's just a me thing. So yeah. No, not really going on. Nothing really going on in Twitch. I guess Twitch is like very like tired or something. I'm gonna go because I gotta redesign my little Feels the Rabbit Goober. Oh. Okay. Goodbye, Plasma. Nice seeing you here in chat. Oh, hi, Vince. Hi, Vince. I know you're streaming right now. Or at least you were streaming. I don't know if you, like, if you finished or not. Now my avatar's, like, eyes are, like, closing. Because I'm, like, also, like, having to glance over at my screen down. Which is, like, getting my eyes out of, like, proper view whenever I look at it. Not just in it. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, chat. Hello, welcome to anybody who's new here. Or is just joining us, like, Vince right here. I'm working in Unity. And, I wish I knew how to do a poll. I wish Participants, moderation, no, no, no. How can do? Start a Q&A. Oh, start a poll, yes! Okay. Okay, chat, we're doing that little kooky thing called I'm going to put all 7 Guardians, or not all 7 Guardians, so like the remaining Guardians, and herein, it is your choice to choose which one you want to see me work on as a, for your chat, model that I can't, you know, publicly put out. Hasbro tells Shadow from the Bumblebee movie. Your thoughts? I don't remember the Shatter much. Which, fuck. Can my little thingy-mabob not do that? Start a poll. Tap. Okay, work, please. Work, please. Which of the remain? Oh, what the hell? Why is it like this? Guardians should I? God, no. It's that little delete button that my finger keeps like hitting on accident. Should I work on? God. Okay. So we have not stay freaky. Got it. Zetsubo. Kofuku. You. Kyofu. I swear, I probably need to, like, show off their designs. Oh, I can only put in 4. Okay, so the 4 are going to duke it out. It's the 3Ks. It's the 3Ks plus Zetsubo. Maybe I should make it the 4Ks. Because that'd be funny. Okay, so we're replacing Zetsubo with, Kito. Okay, chat, start voting. Please be quick. Meanwhile, I will pull up Lord X Guardians so we can take it out. We can actually take a look at them. Just your model's cute. Thank you. Like I said, I don't think this version will be permanent. Unless, you know, the one that I bought from the one who I didn't realize was a make-to-order, but not a make-to-order model. You know, whenever that comes in, if it does come in April 18th. I almost said November 18th. What the hell? But yeah. For those who are just joining us, normally I don't have a model like this. I only have it because, guess what? I ordered a model that is a customizable model that I thought was an instant download because it has all this customization that you have to do yourself. It comes April 18th. April 18th for a model that says it's a make-to-order model, but it isn't. You do it yourself. And when I realized that, I contacted the seller. I'm like, hey, I'm new to this. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I'm supposed to get, like, the downloadable files now, or if it's an actual make-to-order, you know, thing. And verbatim, what they said, I will pull up my Etsy right now, which is probably a bad sign already, according to a lot of people. I just got a message. What the hell? I said, hey, sorry about the sudden message, but I just bought the model, which, I'll be honest, I didn't realize was a made-to-order model, not that anything is wrong with it. I just don't know how it works is all, on if I'll just be given all the files soon enough, or if I'm supposed to talk to you about the customization. It's my first time doing any of this, so I apologize for my cluelessness. Auto reply from them was, we have already finished work. If you need it, please place an order directly and leave your email. We will send you the file as soon as possible. Thank you. Okay. So they finally contacted me back. Okay. Now that I'm reading, finally they're contacting me back. Jesus Christ. But it's still irritating that it didn't really specify where I was supposed to leave my email. I'll be honest with them, I was unsure. Or if it was... It's very unclear where they wanted me to send my email, which is why I was like, I did not like it. It's not good. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this. There's a reason why I'm not saying, like, you know, the model or the creator's name at all. Because I guess it's not entirely their fault. It could be my fault for, like, not clearly understanding, but it's also my first time dealing with something like this, where I'm so used to, like, the instant download stuff that I didn't realize. It's my fault that I didn't read, but also a lot of the times with customizable options for VTuber models that you can buy pre-made, that you can customize yourself on something like Etsy, usually they're always like instant download. And that's what was confusing me until I scrolled down and I was like, made to order? Huh? That's not what I wanted. I thought this was just a full customizable one. But I guess they did that because, yeah, from what I'm now reading is the fact that the files are too large for them to send over Etsy. So they'll have to email it to me, which, yeah, it can take a long time, especially time zones are a thing, but it's still quite a hassle. I don't think I would have actually bought it if I knew that fact, that I was going to have an unpleasant experience at the end of it. It's a nice model, don't get me wrong. I think it'll actually be pretty good. You know, it does also look pretty. And, you know, I don't have to be like this skinny, scrawny anime woman. Because I had a hard time, like, even editing, like, this model stuff. which I will also have to probably do for this upcoming model as well. But it was an unpleasant experience, and I don't think I want to do it again. Which is also why I'm very hesitant to like commission people to make like a custom model for me, because God, it's like it's a lot. But yeah. It seems like we're all saying Kofuku. I don't know, like, how many people voted on it. I don't know, I can't tell. You have 3 votes. All of them are saying Kofuku. Do you guys know what Kofuku looks like? Because I'll show you. I will happily show you. I'll do a window capture. So, here it is. It's covering me. I'm sorry guys. I'm not good at it. Oh my god. Okay, we're slowly but surely doing it. Okay. So this is the Sonic Oddities wiki. As you guys can see me f***ing around with right now. Okay, so you also, I guess, can't hear the music anymore, so womp womp. I didn't realize that until it was too late. But, yeah, I guess I can enjoy the music now, womp womp. But yeah, I just picked, I am so sorry, it's fine. I think you guys will actually really love Kofuku. So, this is Kito. He looks like this. This is Keno. He looks like this. Kofuku. See, this is why I think you guys would love Kofuku. Just look at him. Look at his glorious face. Just look at that, you know. Real human flesh. Or at least warping his appearance to appear more, human. Just to make us happy. Which, interesting choice, might I add. So yeah. Just realized that we did change our offline image on Twitch. Oops. It's terrifying. I love it. Yeah, I know. I love that little guy. But yeah, we see in Gekino. This is why I really want to fix his hat and cane. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I think I put his cane in the wrong hand. Now I'm upset. Maybe that's why it didn't want to work, because I put it in the wrong hand. But yeah, we won't look at the old art. Whoopsie doopsies. This is Zetsubo. This is my girlie. She's actually in the headspace. So, Zetsubo is in the headspace and Keno is in the headspace as well. For those of you who don't know, surprise, surprise, I'm a system. I am a system. You know, my system members have actually, like, streamed in here before. You know, but for those who apparently somehow don't know, ta-da, I guess. But yeah. So, we all say, Kofuku? Are we all in agreement that we want the Kofuku boy? Cause if so, I ask and you shall receive. After I actually fix uh, what? Which window capture is it? Is it this one? Yep. Okay. Wouldn't it be me without scuff? That's filters. What am I talking about? I'm looking at properties. Okay. Oh, it's because I have it so low for me that you guys just haven't been hearing it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. You guys didn't complain, but I just noticed. So I mean, whoopsie doopsies, I guess. But yeah. So we'll name the new project. It will be Kofuku. Do you guys know what Kofuku sounds like? He's amazing. I love him. So, what we have here, we'll add the VRC quest tools, and hopefully we already have, okay, we'll have to add the VRC Fury to it as well. That's also irritating that I have to constantly, like, re-add these back anytime. Okay, open project after we close Gekidos. We already said saved Gekidos, so no need to worry there. I felt like it got a little too loud. Whoopsies. I tweaked with it and now it's like probably gonna bust somebody's eardrums. Whoopsies, sorry. Okay. Oh, and the pole right there. Okay, so Kofuku's is starting to open up. That's why we have the black screen. Now, I am going to find Kofuku's folder, I'm going to unzip it, and then I'm going to have to dump everything inside of, you know, the, Unity. And, well, we'll have a fun time doing that. But, in the meantime, I'm also gonna be right back. I am going to go to the restroom and stuff. So, yeah. I'll be right back. You guys enjoy the music. Hopefully it's not too annoying because I put it on a loop and it's only 1 hour. So suffer. Okay, there we go. Holy shit. But hi, hello, we're in the just chatting portion while I get this stuff set up. How we doing, chat? How we feeling? I also gotta sneeze, hold on. Oh shit. It's over. It's over. Oh. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I was good. I think I was good now. Okay. Get that verified. Let me in. Dude, what is it trying to do? Is it gonna like tell me to be like, hey, stop it, get some help? Okay. Oh, my model broke. Isn't that fun? Oh, great, we're having technical difficulties. Wait. Oh, my camera turned off, that's why. Okay, great. I got it working again. Don't worry, guys. No more scuff. I swear. That's a lie. Never mind. Why is Diana here? That is such a good question. Why was Diana there? It wouldn't be a stream with me if there wasn't anything going wrong. At the end of the day, that's what it was. So how we feeling, chat? What's... God save the... Oh, we're going to Switch instead. Like, see how YouTube is sucking. Real! Sorry, now I'm like juggling between YouTube and Twitch. Which is why I have Restream, but sometimes Restream just sucks. So, okay. Yeah, you might be wondering, Ember, what are we gonna do now? Oh my god, I did not actually unzip, Kofuku. I forgot. Whoopsies. How is my bad? Can I see chat? Can I see? I would love to see it. Because before streams actually started, I realized I was still streaming my test stream. Yeah, I had to stream the first. That is so real. Okay, so we have the Guardian of Joy. We're going to put in my downloads, which you're not going to see. You're not going to look at my files. They're mine. Get your own. But you see these assets right here. Right here. Well, first of all, we're gonna get rid of these main camera and the directional light. We're gonna just get that out of the way. We don't need that. So we're going to just take this folder and we're just gonna pop right here. Right here. Gonna go inside it. And then we're gonna do the magical portion called actually going into the downloads folder and then just hitting the actual Unity package file dragging it over here, and then I'll get a pop-up. Oh, the man, get your own. Yes. Am I having scuff right now? Or is my computer having scuff? I think it's tweaking. Not my model. My model's not tweaking. It's just my computer tweaking. Okay, so it's preparing the package. We have to import all the, like, the shaders and, like, all the messages and all the fun stuff. But yeah, the reason why I'm especially saying get your own is because these are paid models. There's a reason why I put in the description, not only the creator of the model's names, or their name, because it's, at least to my knowledge, just one singular person. So not only did I put their name, I also put their where you can buy them from. Because, you know, they're not my models at the end of the day, and it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right to, you know, do that stuff. And, I'm also reading up on a lot of, my own model stuff as well, like the actual physical VR chat models that I'm looking at, because some of them actually do have a thing where you do have to, like, credit the creator in the description on, you know, who made it and stuff. The glasses that I have on right now, I read its file. It said credit was appreciated, but I don't think it's a requirement, at least for the glasses. But I bought from the same person, for a actual really, really beautiful, drawing, pad that, you know, you guys could see, me use on stream and stuff, with any of the models that I do use. And, you know, in that file it said you have to credit them, at least with using that model. So, I guess it's a good tip that, like, for anybody who may be watching it, even if you're, you know, either passing by, or if you are just are in chat but you're not really. Oh, now I'm having scuff. Yeah, this is the fun part. This is the fun part where I ramble, and now, like, the audio's cutting out. Hold on. Oh no, did I get a Unity error? That would suck. Unity editor. It's giving me a little box with a red exclamation mark. Okay, so Unity crashed, I think. Unity, oh no, it's a crash bot. Oh no! No, oh, and my model stopped working too because of it. Okay, we're gonna do the fun thing called you get to see me break the magic. I know. Oh, I know. I had to break the immersion for a second. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it wasn't that fun. Was it that fun, guys? No, it wasn't. I'm lying to you. So, Unity crashed. And I guess my taskbar isn't working anymore. Or not my taskbar, my, the little bar, like the little Windows bar. It's not really working too well. Or at least I can't bring up the Unity icon that was like right there. But yeah, no, I was just importing all of the package, and you know, sometimes with stuff like that, it can easily just like it slows down my laptop. But like I'm running streaming stuff too, which probably made it crash. So I think for next time, I might just have it all set up and the package open already on the files. That way, like we don't have that happening again. But yeah, it's taskbar. Oh, okay. But yeah, as I was saying, for anybody who's just passing by or like is in chat and just not speaking or whatever, if you want to be a VTuber, a good affordable way is Etsy, but you also really gotta pay attention to the buyers and what they not the buyers, what the sellers and what they're asking, because I know sometimes it can actually be a hassle, like listing out every single like thing that a model creator made. Now, like compiling a list of like the people who helped create it is nice and stuff, and it is common courtesy. You should actually do it. But I also know that sometimes it really just is a hassle, especially when you're like compiling all of these assets and all of them are asking you to put very specific things in the description. And when you're streaming, sometimes that just doesn't like get transferred every single time. As you can see with some of my streams, I have to manually actually edit them. Even on Twitch, I have to edit them, but I don't, because I don't really touch Twitch, because nobody really interacts with my Twitch anyways, so that's why I'm mostly focused on YouTube. It's the fact that, like, most of my interaction is through YouTube, because you can easily get, like, you can easily get, direction, or like, a lot of more people from YouTube compared to, like, Twitch. And unfortunately, that's how Twitch just is, in general. It's not a very, like, beginner-friendly, place to start off at. It really isn't. Yeah, Twitch engagement is ass. It is. Tofu, buddy, you are in the ground. Oh, no, you're not. I'm just stupid. I'm like placing him on here. Okay. Let's take a look. So he just has his brush, which no doubt that I can easily probably just drag out. There's a big ass brush. Okay, I'm gonna take a look-sees at I kind of vaguely remember that he has two, but I might be wrong. Lord X Guardians. I'm once again looking at it. Another reason why I don't stream there personally. Yeah. A lot of my... Ember showing up for assets now. Oh my god. Yeah. Also, unfortunately, I guess Restream is not liking my YouTube, because for whatever reason, it's not showing me my, YouTube stuff, which is incorrect. What the hell? It says my stuff is on my... Okay, that's weird. Yeah, it's showing Twitch's stuff just fine. I guess I'll just juggle between the two now. It's not gonna be fun. But if one's not showing up, then Restream's basically a bust for looking at both of them at the same time. Anyways, yeah. Twitch's engagement is really sucky. Okay, so he does have two. He does have two. That's... Here we go, wrote that day. So, yeah, basically the engagement on, YouTube is a bit more kinder to, you know, like, people like me. And that's why I genuinely just focus more on YouTube as a whole. Granted, you know, I am still pretty much, like, I'm relatively small as a channel. And, I mean, that's gonna be normal. I mean, I was just surprised I got, like, 100. Like, what? Hello? Where did you people come from? But then I also remember, I'm like, oh, yeah, a lot of them is probably, like, either not going to come back, or, you know, they're just... They're, like, either one-and-dones, old accounts, or, like... You know, they are people that come back, and, you know, that's cool. For the people that come back, thank you. For the people that, like, used to watch my old videos that you can't see anymore because I unlisted them, thank you. Sorry. Yeah, why I got more subs on YouTube, because I streamed there, but I didn't like the music restrictions, so it stopped eventually. Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty fair, to be honest. I don't know if I'm pretty sure that a lot of my, like, Twitch streaming stuff works, but just in case, I don't know. I don't really have a way to really. I mean, I can test it for sure. It's just like I have to go back to my assets, and then I have to play it for the stream, and then everybody's gonna be confused, and they're gonna be like, what was that? So many things. So many things. So, hi, Kyofu. Look at Kyofu. Look at the little guy. He has 2 brushes now. So, here's the thing. Add component. So what we're supposed to look for is toggle. It's not placed on an avatar, so what we do, we drop it down. Just put it in here. Menu path. We're going to call this brush, or actually, we'll call it right brush. And we'll rename it, right. Or maybe I just do R brush. Yeah. So I'll change it to R brush. Add action. Object toggle. turn on. Just turns it on. Select menu. No. Saved between worlds is normally what I toggle. That way, like, if you're holding them and you want to keep holding them, when you go to a different world, you're able to, like, keep it in your hands without having to go back and, like, toggle them back on. So it's less of a hassle. Switch keyboards back. LMAO. That's so real. That's so real. I know I said I was probably gonna work on, like, some of my, ARG website, but I think I'm going to be busy with Kyofu here because I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone right now. Avatar does not have a VRC avatar descriptor. Also, that was thunder. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, wait. Okay. This... Add VRC avatar descriptor. There we go. Prepare content. You guys aren't gonna be able to see it, but we're naming him Kofuku. Wow. The description. I'm going to go to my VRC, my VR chat homepage, because I have the same thing for Gekido and Yokobo already, so I just have to copy and paste it with, like, different, you know, the different Guardian of. But basically what I'm typing is, you know, the Guardian of Joy for the description, and in brackets I'm putting model created by Lord Convalian, which is the creator of these models. Like I said, he's in the description. If you really want, if you really want him, so like image capture and scene. Which, don't mind me moving the camera. I usually just do them T-posing. I don't fill background, use post-processing, use custom camera, background color. Go for a light blue. This is like more so like a... There we go. Capture. Isn't he pretty? Alerts. Just looking all over this. Auto fix that stuff. So I can set this back down. So it is thundering right now, which probably means I will at some point probably just cut the stream short. But yeah. If it thunders a little too much, it's concerning. So yeah. Also, if you hear that roar in the back, that is my brand new Arctic Air. I got it recently because holy crap, it's been so hot. Especially since our AC broke, and we got a new AC, but the guys who were putting it in, they were like, hey, how about you know, the guy that was like putting it in was like, hey, the cord can't reach where you want it. What I can do, I can take the old cord, I could splice it together, and you know, since it had the breaker on it, and then plug it in from there. But from what we got back from an electrician is the fact that that was a fire hazard. We literally got told that he doesn't even know how our house hasn't caught on fire because of that. So, what's happening now is we are still without an AC, but we got a portable AC, which has to go in the window, which isn't nice because our window is like, it has cracks and stuff, and we had to like cover those cracks with like duct tape. And even artist tape. We got like that blue tape on there. It's not good. It's not good. But yeah. So, non-game object. Bone, bone, bone. Where's his right hand? Right. Our hand. Right. Okay. What I'm gonna do. I'm interested to see how this works. If I just don't put it in, but I do that. Yeah, not good. Yeah, no. But it's quite literally the best that we can do. So, yeah. That's the reason why, like, I had a fan. We all know I've had a fan before. But because it was so hot, I got like a... Technically, the Arctic Air is like a little mini AC at this point. You fill it with water, and then it just does its thing. You can also freeze like the little vent, whatchamacallit. I forgot, but you can actually freeze it. You can actually freeze it and stuff, and then it's like boom, it gets colder. I usually pair it up with like cold water, or at least try to. Sometimes it doesn't work. But yeah. Where is object toggle? Okay. Hand L. So this is what I'm interested about. Go. Okay. So usually after this step, what I was taught was to add the component and do the armature link. But that's what I did for Gekido, and it did not work out well. And that's why I'm interested to see if this method instead would work, where I won't link it. I won't link it to the armature. I think I will at least try to pair it with the hands. I think I will just do that. That way maybe it's like cleaner. But I won't link it. I will save linking for when I've really just looked into both. Mostly just the VR version. The Oculus version is the one I'm really just worried about. Because specifically for these models, they are for myself, but they're also for my partner. Just for us. It's just for us, and that's the reason why, like, the gifting option was, like, really weird. I was like, well, technically yes, but technically no. And I don't even know how to, like, allow them to, like, yoink these models. Also, when did music stop? Continue playing. Twitch stream music. Okay, that concerns me. I'm going to go back and try to see if I can loop that music that I had on before. Where did my no. So everything's looking fine. Nothing that I have to fix. Have it on Windows. Extreme horror. I'll count it as extreme horror because he literally has his like face stretched. This is horrifying. I'm sorry. If you saw this at night in your closet, you'd freak out. I know you guys would. Don't lie to me. Don't be like, oh, I can take it. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't take it. This information, yes. Build and publish. Ta-da! So, your avatar's renders don't have all an anchor override set. Yes, I've had this happen for Yokubo, I believe. Maybe Gekito too, but mostly just... There hasn't really been problems with it. He's literally like, It's so funny the way that Kofuku actually talks. He talks like, kind of talks, I guess, a little bit like a mob boss. If you really want to think about it. Also, ooh, we got a little bit of stuff, I think. Because, you know, the model's loading up. It's compiling everything, so I'm gonna be a little bit stiff. But it kind of sounds like a little bit like a mob boss is the best that I could say. He's like, "Hey, Keito! Why won't you come to my carnival? Nah, you could bring some of your statues into my carnival, and you know I could paint them, make them all lively." That's like my really poor attempt at like Kofuku's voice. He has a really unique voice, and I love it. I love it so much. Hey, see? This is all fishy, see? Don't ever let me do that ever again. But sort of like, I guess, like, a little bit of like a Boston accent, but also like a goofball. You know, it's adorable, really. Hopefully I will be getting quicker here soon. It's compiling the shaders right now. It's basically doing the stuff that it needs to do. Which is why my model's slow right now. It's doing what it needs to do. It's doing whatever. And yeah. I will say, hopefully, I heard that thunder. I don't think we'll get to the quest version tonight, but if by the odd chance that I am in a good mood. Oh god, I got stuck in the accent. Not the Boston accent, oh my god. But by the off chance that I do get some time tomorrow, which obviously I will, it's the weekend, I don't work on the weekends, but if I'm feeling up to it, I might stream the progress tomorrow, and hopefully I can actually fulfill the promise and like working on Mari and Co, because I really need to do that. So I think in this time, so we're all like chilling out and stuff. Okay, so the files are uploading. They're still uploading. Once the Windows version gets done uploading, I think I will just go over like the rough story beats of Mari and Co. Because right now I am slowly working on a little bit of like rough concepts of like the actual like quote unquote like game versions, like the game screenshots for the website, and what they are based on. And the story, the idea has shifted a little bit for me. Um, and Diesel, my lovely Diesel, who is also the co-owner of Murray and Co. Also, like, I sort of agreed with mostly just changing it like a little bit. The focus, is going to be more off of, you know, it's slowly getting away from that, like, you know, oh, it's an archived kids online games, you know, those, like, you know, like cool maths and stuff, something like Chess Kids or Milton's math games. It's slowly starting to get away from those and actually leaning into more of like the well, has anybody here heard of Jumpstart? Also staying longer because uploading VOD. Real. But has anybody ever heard of Jumpstart or played Jumpstart? Because that is the focus that Murray & Co. is slowly starting to gradually go towards, where it's less online game and more like a CD-ROM that, you know, every educational game was like in the early 80s, 90s. So I get to talk about Jumpstart now because nobody seems to remember what Jumpstart is or has played Jumpstart. I was a Jumpstart kid growing up, which is funny to think about. Just realizing how old I am at this point. So I suppose we'll get this hunky-dory goofy thing back up. Yeah, Jumpstart. Not Lord of the Rings, what? Oh, don't ruin Jumpstart for me. Okay, so it's gonna be a doozy. I'll be honest. And hopefully, my Unity is not closing for whatever reason. Nor is my creative. Why is it doing that? Oh, I think that's why. My windows are for whatever reason a little messed up. Is it not gonna be fun? They're a little off. I'll fix it later. I'll be a techie later, but for right now, we're gonna look at Jumpstart, which some of these hopefully we'll come back to some of you. Hopefully, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm the only cultured one. But this is the world of Jumpstart. Now, if you recognize this pal right here, this is our pal Frankie. This is Frankie, but the first ever game was Jumpstart Kindergarten with this rabbit teacher, which it might actually start clicking that, like, oh, well, Mario Co., like, for some of you guys already know, features, you know, Feels the Rabbit, as everybody calls him, you know, and, you know, I wanted to focus more on getting away from, you know, Sonic.exe, and, focusing on you know, a different type of EXE because, you know, it's oversaturated by the Blue Hedgehog. So I was sitting here thinking, being like, what if we focused on his original design, which, you know, I normally don't see, but I have recently learned the fact that there are some, Fields.exes, but I think there's only, like, 2. And I've never heard of them. I really have never heard of them before. And that's why I think this concept is pretty unique at the end of the day. Especially with, I never have even seen an ARG involving like EXEs either. So we mean a Quinta.exe. I do know these. Yeah. But basically, for those who don't know, Jumpstart used to be a company that used to make educational games from, you know, K through 12. Granted, it was more like K through, like, I think it was 6th grade was, like, the last one. With, like, a bunch of spin-offs and all of this stuff, including the MMO game that, you know, some people might have actually grown up playing, where it honestly felt a little less educational, but at the core, you know, Jumpstart was always about learning and stuff, you know, typing, as you could see, and then just general, like, other stuff. At the end of the day, that is not Jumpstart. But a lot of this content, I very specifically remember at least seeing something like this right here. Granted, it might have been this version, where it was the Jumpstart Advance series, which, yeah, it's just very interesting concepts. And also seeing a lot of the characters evolve. Like Frankie, of course, it started with the rabbit, and now we have Frankie right here. I mean, come on, definition of Tumblr sexy man. I mean, come on, man. I really want to see Frankie get Tumblr sexified. I am morbidly curious on if Tumblr would do that, because I could see it. I could absolutely see it. There was an MMO game? Yes, there was. It was called Jumpstart Online, I believe. I used to play it. Yeah, Jumpstart Online. It used to look like this. The most recent, quote-unquote recent iteration. This is how it looked when I was playing it back in the day. However, over time, of course, like, it updated, it got more HD and stuff. I also remember this one, where it was basically Jumpstart World, where you had kindergarten, 1st grade, and then 2nd grade, where they honestly look like teenagers. They look like teenagers in 2nd grade. Why would they do this? But yeah, Jumpstart Online, aka the World of Jumpstart, or Jumpstart.com, whatever. It was basically an MMO game, a virtual online world, where you could dress up, online membership and stuff. I just remember this island where you had to go around, like, bouncing on, like, spiky dudes' heads. And then I remember crushing on Frankie hard. Only Mabinogi got more HD as it updated, am I right? True, it would have been nice. But yeah, no, Mario & Co. isn't focused on, like, an online MMO that's like, oh, this guy's scary, spooky. No, that's not the part of Jumpstart that we're, like, really focusing on at all. I just think that, you know, Jumpstart Jumpstart, the world of Jumpstart is very cool. I wish they didn't, like, shut it down back in the day, but they did. So, but also, like, not a lot of people played it. Not a lot of people played it, unlike, like, Toontown, Toontown with, like, Toontown rewritten and, like, Club Penguin and stuff. It wasn't really, it used to be popular, but then it stopped being in the spotlight, it wasn't really a word of mouth anymore. And of course, every spotlight was on, Disney's stuff, especially with Club Penguin, who basically, it feels like it triumphed them all. Any MMO. Because like Club Penguin back in the day even like shut down like Toontown. It did, and they shut down Pixie Hollow. But yeah, it's a very, very interesting history. I haven't looked into the company's history yet. I don't know if I can find something and then like pull it and then put it in Mario & Co. I probably could. But what we are mostly focused on is these old games. Which is focusing on, kindergarten through, like, 6th grade. Granted, I think the only basis that we're going for is, like, at least what we'll start with is kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade to get like three down. And then if I want to do more, I will probably move on to the 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade. And just cut it there. With like, the game content and stuff. Granted, it will probably most likely be a kindergarten redux. So basically it'll be one extra. It'll be one extra because there's the original kindergarten, and then there's kindergarten redux. So taking like heavy inspiration from Jumpstart, at least with how they set up a lot of their stuff back in the day. See, like something like this would be like a test game with feels. That's basically the idea, that like this one would be like sort of like Feels' introduction game. It didn't really get up off the like floor, so they just scrapped the game. They scrapped him completely and stuff. It's just sad. It's sad. And then of course you get the one after it, even though this one is a redux of, the original kindergarten, but like, it's Frankie and probably vastly different. I don't know. I can't remember what is in this game, but for Mario & Co., it would be like, it would be the actual cast of characters that Sega and this ARG ends up with, which is, Maurice, Prowler, and Knick-Knack, all them guys. But yeah, I've talked a lot. My throat hurts. So, what I think it's time. I think it's time. I'll sit here for a little bit. I think I ruined my voice talking so much. I've rambled too much. Drink water. I wish we had like more drinkable water, but we don't have any more bottles. We drank them all because it was too cold. Or too hot. It was too hot. So all the bottled water is gone. I don't have any more water, and I can't drink from the tap because it's hard water. So, whoopsie doopsies. Drink something. I'll probably have a cup of, like, milk or, like, make it chocolate milk after this. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, the new model, even though it's probably not gonna stick around, too long. But I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you have a good rest of your night and whatever. Hopefully next stream, either I continue my journey of forming all the models into a PC VR usable models, or I will be working on Mari and Co. I also have Repo, so look forward to seeing that some other Friday. And yeah, I with Repo, I can see if I can get a few friends gathered up so we can play it. I have tried it with Diesel. It is fun. A little bit infuriating though, honestly. But it's probably much more better with multiple people than just like 2 people. But yeah. So I'll see about that, but mostly on the agenda, it's mostly seeing what I can do with the models and working on Mari and Co. So yeah, I hope it doesn't get too boring for y'all. But that's mainly what I want to focus on right now. And yeah, I rambled too much. I'm gonna go to bed, or at least like just chill the fuck out. The new model is cute. Yeah! And I really hope that whenever I do get the other model, whenever I do get it, it will be an improvement. Not that I don't like this model. It took a lot of effort to actually, like, you know, get it all set up and stuff. Like, you know what? I will show the whole body. I didn't even watch the whole thing, but yeah, bring in the illusion a little bit. But I had to color key all of this, or in order to make it, you know, somewhat of something that I liked. But yeah. Yeah, I really do like it. I hope the new one will be better. And yeah, I will try to get a full view of it. Hopefully that works. But yeah. I love you. Good night. Don't be like whatchamacallit. Unless you're my friend, unless you're a buddy, good pal of mine. Don't be whatchamacallit. I don't know. I don't remember. And good night. That screws Hanukkah Star Rail. Yeah, but yeah. Good night. Don't be parasocial. There we go. Unless you're one of my friends, don't be parasocial. Don't be parasocial. Anyways, good night. Have sweet dreams. I'm losing it. Okay. Good night.